right, so sets and Venn diagram. So sets is basically, let's suppose if I'm considering universal set is also called the parent set, is represented by this curve E. It means all the elements that I'm considering, or that's my population. And let's say that I make set A from it, then I make set B from it, then I make set C from it. So universal set example can be all FPS students. Okay. Now set A can be girls, set A can be boys. You can also do classifications like science students, business students, social science students. So depends how you want to make the classifications. Totally depends on you. The universal set is represented by a box, and set A, B, C are represented by circles. And overlapping means there are some elements common in between. But if I say girls and boys, there's nothing in common. That means girls will be separate, boys will be separate, and this is going to be the universal set. But when I say science, business, social science students, so it can be science, business, social science, because there's a possibility that some students are studying the combination of these three subjects, right? Okay, now let's talk about the shading part first. When I say this, it means union, and union means together. When I say A union B means A together with B. Yani ke this is A, this is B, all of A, all of B. But when I say A intersection B, it means A common with B. Meaning this region is the only region which is common between A and B, right? Okay, now let's move on to more notations. So the first notation is union. The second notation is, I'll write it here, this which is intersection. So you say A intersection B, which means A common with B. Now next notation is A complement. Some people say A bar, A prime mean the same, means everything other than B, everything other than A. Everything other than A. So if I were to draw a set and Venn diagram for this one, it's A and B. A complement is everything other than A. All right, more notations. Subset. Not telling you how to use them, but for example, if they say A is a subset of B, it means in the Venn diagram, A is totally inside B. There's no overlapping, the complete circle is an overlap. Okay, another thing is A intersection B is a disjoint. It means does not exist. Does not exist means if I have to draw a Venn diagram, A intersection B does not exist means A is separate and B is separate. So you should know what each one of these set notations mean, okay? Next is A, P is an element of B. This means an element of B. So let's suppose if you have the Venn diagram like this, I'm restating it. B, yeah. So it means P can be, if I have to shade, then P is somewhere here. It can be here, it can be here, anywhere. So this is what it means. Okay? Acha ji, hamare paas, so we have learned so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 notations, set notations. Let's come to the shading of Venn diagram. All right, so we're discussing the shading part of the Venn sets and Venn diagram. So let's say when they say A complement A union B, that means all of A and all of B. When it says A intersection B, A intersection B, A complement union B. That means everything other than A, which is all of this. Union means together with B, that means also shade B. Now, a lot of students question that why are we shading part of A when A is not included? That's because it says union. Union means this shading together with this shading. अब अगर conflict आता भी है, so you have to neglect it. So this is going to be your final shading, the pink region. Now the fourth is A complement intersection B. Now I will use two diagrams to shade this. A complement means everything other than this. Now what I am saying is A complement means everything other than this. That means from this shading, I have to shade the regions which has B in it. So B kin regions ke paas hai only this region. So this is going to be my final shading. A complement intersection. Okay, the above the first step was a step working. Fifth, A complement union B complement. A complement means everything other than A. Union B complement means everything other than B. So this is the only region which will be left unshaded. A complement intersection B complement. A complement is everything other than A. It means from this shading, I have to select the parts which do not have B. So no B are these outside region. You can see that from the blue shading, only I'm selecting that region. That means the only shaded region is going to be the outside region. This is going to be the final answer for this one. Next is A complement intersection B. That means A complement is everything other than A. This is A and this is B. Everything other than A. Intersection B means from this shading I have to shade B only. So I have already done that before. That means only this region. ठीक है जी. अच्छा, अब और कौन कौन से कर सकते हैं? Yes, another few. A union B पे complement. So A union B is all of A and all of B. So everything other than all of A and all of B is going to be definitely the outside region. 9. A intersection B, the whole complement. A intersection B is this, the whole complement means everything other than this. Let's talk about the three Venn diagram shading. A union B intersection C. A union B complement intersection C complement. A union B is all of this. From this shading, I have to select the regions which have C in it because it says intersection C, which is going to be this. So मेरी जो final shading होगी वो किस चीज की होगी? Just this. Next is A union B complement. A union B complement means A union A is all of this. Union B complement means everything other than B. Intersection C complement means in all these areas which do not have C. Do not have C. Do not have C are the outside areas. All of this, okay? From this shading, I have selected the regions which do not have C. So this region does not have C. Okay, and I have shaded it on this diagram. B intersection C. This is A, B, C. Intersection C complement everything other than B intersection C. Union A means all of A on it. So only this region will be left unshaded. A ka intersection B complement, so that means all of this. Union C means all of C. So union is never a problem because you just have to shade everything on the same diagram. I just wanted to shade it very properly. All right, another example could be A, B, C. So it says B intersection C is all of this. Union A complement means everything other than A. I think that's pretty much all the sets and Venn diagram shading.